Old Kochi has two historic neighborhoods. Fort Kochi was built by the Portuguese. The Jewish settlers and the Dutch laid their hats in Mattancherry. Mattancherry is a palimpsest. Every building has 3 or 4 different stories written over it. It's a layered neighborhood. Jewish synagogues, Portuguese churches, and Dutch palaces.
Kochi isn't warm, it's an absolute fever. It is sweltering outside. Inside the Punch EV, it is a cocoon. The cooling is extraordinary. It really is exactly what's required. Firstly, you sit really tall. You know, in India, that isn't sort of a luxury, that is pretty much survival. You've got a really good view of everything on the road. And we've been through really, really narrow lanes, all kinds of overhangs and vehicles parked at, strange angles. And the visibility has been exceptional, it's been a lifesaver. Other things that I've noticed, this 360-degree camera, unbelievable. I mean, I can't remember the last time I saw such a good 360-degree camera in a car above this car segment. It is fantastic. More than the resolution and the clarity, it's also the convenience of sort of operations. So you've got 2D here, you've got 3D here. Look at that. So I've never been a fan of these, touch screens, but on this car, I have to admit these buttons work really well. In case you noticed, it's got hill hold, which again is a fabulous feature. More than that, it's also got auto hold. So when you stop at a red light, it doesn't creep forward, which is a real convenience in an automatic. I mean, otherwise having to press the brake all the time, that's a real pain. And well, apart from these, the toggle buttons here, these are a joy to operate, and they've kept the same for the windows. On the door panels, those are also great. When we started, this car was showing about 326 kilometers. It wasn't fully charged. We've been driving it for half the day, and not just driving it, but when we've gone out and looked at places, I haven't switched it off. I've kept the AC on. You can actually use an app to switch the AC on before you get to the car, which again is a big deal. And it is still showing 223. So, see, range anxiety is the Achilles heel of all EVs. And I mean, I haven't thought about it even once, and that's more than what I can say with most EVs. Okay, that's it for now. We are at the Mattancherry Palace.
The Mattancherry Palace was built by the Portuguese, but it's called the Dutch Palace, and it's built in Kerala style. Inside, the palace has paintings of Kochi's erstwhile kings and depicts scenes from the Ramayana. The Jew Street near the Mattancherry Palace is known for its antique shops and cultural relics. The street's original settlers were the Sephardic Jewish community who fled Spain's edict of expulsion in the 15th-16th centuries. Today, it's a major draw for shoppers, history buffs, and cultural explorers. The Paradesi Synagogue, built in 1568, contains hand-painted Chinese floor tiles, a mosaic of Kochi's global trade history.
This is the oldest synagogue in all of Commonwealth, 1568, which is quite amazing. I mean, considering that church we saw was the oldest in India. The Biennale is the biggest art exhibition in all of India, perhaps all of Asia. So, Kochi has this incredibly rich history and cultural diversity. It's astonishing. I mean, I've seen more in one day in Kochi than you will see in most cities. Oh no, wait. Astonishing. The postcard hotel is here. This is a very pish posh hotel. I had no idea everyone here. I need to come back here. That's for sure.
This basilica, which was built by the Portuguese in 1524, very interesting because apparently people from all faiths come here seeking protection from sea perils, which I suppose was more relevant back in the day. We've been tooling around the Malabar coast in the new Tata Punch EV. I've always been a proponent of using smaller or at least, reasonably sized EVs for an urban commute. You know, these cars are clean, they're noiseless, they just make so much sense.
So what does a potential EV buyer want to know? It should have range, it should be practical for the city and short highway bursts. Running costs should be significantly lower than petrol. The drive should be smooth, easy and urban friendly. Features should include big screens, connected tech and a modern cabin. The new facelifted Tata Punch EV does tick all those boxes. The car also has a structural upgrade to something called prismatic cells. This 40 kilowatt battery is apparently denser and can handle temperature variations much better. Kochi port's significance remains unchanged. The sailboats have been replaced by large container ships. The Indian Navy and the Coast Guard maintain a strong presence, and the city has India's only electric water metro, as well as a regular ferry service that connects the mainland to the smaller islands and peninsulas in Kochi.
So this is the Island Warehouse. This is the biggest venue of the Biennale. There are 12 artists who displayed their works here. And I mean, what a grand space. Extremely immersive also.
The Island Warehouse has large-scale installations, including notable works by Marina Abramovic, Dineo Seshi Bopape and Latoya Ruby Frazier. The 20,000 square foot venue features projects that explore themes of memory, material and social structures. Sarah is a coordinator at the warehouse. Her job, as she puts it, is to act as a bridge between the art and the visitors.
This looks very impressive. No?
Yes, and this is my favorite artwork here in this venue. This artwork belongs to Sayan Chanda.
Sayan Chanda?
Yes, yeah. So he born and brought up in Bengal. So influenced from the Bengali cultural practices and traditions.
Right.
He's a textile medium artist.
A textile medium artist?
Yes.
So what is this work called?
It's actually, to brief about it, it's about the long forgotten female goddesses of India.
It's very impressive to look at, huh,
Yes.
visually. And it does have a very feminine feel to it also.
Exactly.
Almost like entering a
Temple or a sanctum.
temple or a
Yes,
sanctum. You said
yes.
to the
Where
word.
all the goddesses are surround us. So the people during the wartime, they used to seek a
hiding space.
hiding space.
I was just about to say that I'm feeling claustrophobic in here.
Yes, yes.
And that's what it's supposed to make you feel. Like invoke a sense of what people might have felt like.
Yep,
That's
yeah,
very
yeah,
impressive.
Yeah,
So this work is called Waterfall of Voices.
exactly.
I can hear the waterfall. What's going on
Exactly.
there? These are monks, obviously.
Yeah, so just like you are listening to a higher sound of a waterfall, now we can listen to 108 Tibetan monks and nuns chanting the mantras. So you have to let the waterfall of mantras come down to you to cleanse you.
Okay, I'm going to try and do that.
Yeah, please.
Man proposes, nature disposes. Kochi is a city of marks, a port that wouldn't exist if it weren't for an act of God, a church that held a navigator who, at least for the Europeans, discovered India, and an art exhibition that asks us to be present, even if it is just for the time being. Freewheeling down the coast, I think about everything that I've seen. The art, the city, and the car are transient. The Tata Punch EV, it's a good tool. It's a smart way to move through the complicated times we live in. But neither the car nor the ancient Chinese nets we drive past seem out of sync with each other. The old and the new exist seamlessly in Kochi.